Georgia Congressman Buddy Carter suggesting the administration only addressed this problem after the media got wind of it.
It just appears that the administration really didn't pay any attention to this until it hit the media. I mean, this is granted that what happened in Michigan with the plant was crippling, but at the same time, this has been building up for a while.
Congressman Carter joins us now. Sir, good to have you on. The commissioner testified they were aware of this 9 months ago. Is that right? Tell us how that happens.
Well, first of all, that is correct. They were aware of it. And we've seen a steady decrease in the amount of infant formula. Now, the closing of the plant in Sturgis, that amplified it. But this is something that should have never gotten to this point. Now, first of all, this hearing should have been held months ago. House Republicans have been encouraging and urging the administration to look at this problem because we have seen a decrease in the amount of infant formula for some months now. Again, it was only until Sturgis was closed that it really was amplified, and we realized that right now 43% of all the infant formula in this country is out of stock. That is appalling. And granted, it's never too late to do the right thing. But if the Biden administration, if the FDA had done the right thing in the first place, it would have never gotten to the point it is now, as bad as it is now.
Right. And then they try to blame what they call people hoarding it, right? Which you don't have to hoard if there's not a shortage coming. You know, I mean, that's the and it really, really ticks me off when they try to go after the moms, because if any good mom is going to go out there and get as much of that as she can, because her one and only singular priority is her baby. And if it's the food that the baby needs, of course you're going to go get it. Take a listen to this.
This increase in consumption most likely represents heightened concern of parents and caregivers about shortages, leading to an understandable effort to purchase ahead to ensure adequate supply at home.
I mean, he did say understandable effort, but again, you don't put us in the situation you're not going to have people taking as much of it as they can.
Well, that's exactly right. I use the example of my family. You know, my wife and I are blessed to have 6 grandchildren. Our 6-month-old granddaughter, Mary Emma. You know, I have grandchildren all over the country, and we have a family text change. My wife sends a picture of the infant formula to all our family members, says, please, if you see this on the shelf, buy it. And so that we can get it to Mary Emma. That's the way grandmothers and mothers are. That's the way parents are.
It's so obvious. What a mess. I mean, everything they touch, they screw up. It is astounding to watch.
It really is, Rob. It's amazing. I don't know that they could screw up things any worse if they tried.
And real quick, before we let you go, you're Georgia. We saw Raffensperger. We saw Kemp do well last night. Raffensperger was the big surprise for me. The Trump-endorsed nominees didn't fare well. What do you make of that? That surprised you?
Well, first of all, the case of the governor, Brian Kemp, look, he's been a great governor. He's done a wonderful job. He deserves a second term. We were very fortunate to have 2 good candidates running. David Perdue would have made a fine governor as well. But now we've got a unified ticket, and we're all going to get behind him. Republicans in the state of Georgia learned an important lesson 15 months ago when we didn't show up to the polls, and when we have now 2 Democratic senators representing a red state. We are still a red state. There's no excuse for us to have 2 Democratic senators. We learned an important lesson. Now, thanks to the changes in the law and the Election Integrity Act, we've had a 212% increase in the number of early voting. It's crazy.
I know, it's exploded. And you know what? It also shows that there is a lot of enthusiasm. Republicans are ready to vote and get rid of this nonsense. Congressman Carter, thank you so much for the time.
Thank you.